Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Woman Empowerment Series today with me, Farisha, and I'm delighted and honored to have a very special guest with me. It's Leza Klenk. Hi Leza, how are you?
Hi, I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good, Alhamdulillah. And I'm very honored to have you on my podcast today because you are one of the most inspirational women on LinkedIn that I follow since last year and I look up to. And I love reading about your stories on Spendless Academy and also your personal branding coaching. So, can you tell us more about your business and what are you currently working on at the moment?
Thank you, Farisha, for having me. And also, thank you for following me on social media. I take a lot of pride on LinkedIn because I want to share my stories, my experiences, so I can continue to add value to as many people as possible on social media. A little bit about what I do. So, I am an investor and I also run tech companies. So, the two tech companies majorly that I run is a beauty tech firm, which is a
Mm-hmm.
marketplace for beauty brands to tap on beauty influencers. And the second company is about Spanish Academy, which I recently launched during the pandemic, which is interesting, which is actually the best time to launch an online learning platform. And for Spanish Academy, we connect global experts who have experiences, wisdom, business insights to share with avid learners all over the world for free. So if you want to learn about something, anything at all, personal branding, cryptocurrency, business planning, you can just book for any webinars for free on Spanish Academy and just log on the scheduled time and date and actually connect live with the expert on another part of the world. At the same time as well, personal branding online is actually a big trend and it's benefit a
Yes.
lot for me. So
Mm-hmm.
I started a consulting firm actually, also teaching a lot of professional with regards to taking charge of their personal brand online. So it can help them to become more successful, advance their career and their business. I also do a little bit of mentorship to help small businesses and also other tech companies with their capital raise and their business development as well. So that's a little bit about what I do.
Amazing. Okay, Lisa, can you share with us what is the most challenging moment in your career and how do you overcome it?
Okay, actually, before I became a business person, I was already a mother for many years. Actually, the true challenge of women, whether you are married now or later, at some point you might be running a business where you also have to juggle the responsibilities of becoming a mother. So it's about juggling responsibilities at home and your children needs you, as well as having deadlines and contracts and business meetings at the same time. You try to be effective in both worlds. And to be honest, right, it's an everyday struggle. Some days are really good, some days are really not good. Because in business, you can plan, but with children, you cannot plan. So you can wake up and your child falls sick and your entire schedule have to change. But it's possible for mothers to manage this, effectively as I did, and try to get the best of both worlds and not to be too
Amazing.
harsh on yourself. Yes.
Amazing. Yeah, you're a superwoman, Lisa. And you have three kids?
I have three children. Yes,
Three
three children
children.
since I started. Yes,
Yeah, two girls, one boy, or two boys? Two boys, one girl.
two boys, one girl. And when I started my business, they were all under 4 years old. So now they're teenagers, pre-teen and 9 years old. So they grow up with me as the business grow as well, same time.
Amazing. And these are the wonderful key traits for us, for women, because we juggle,
Yes,
you know, and you
yes.
can take care of your business, you can take care of your kids, and amazing. Yeah, you can take care of the household and everything.
So
So,
many things. Yes,
superwoman. Yeah, everywhere around the world. This is to all the women out there.
yes.
You all are superwoman. Yeah, so we juggle. It's all about time management and it can be
Correct.
done. You're right. Anything
Yes,
is
it can be
possible.
done. Yes, it can be done. Motherhood should not stop you from chasing your personal dreams and career as well. You just need to handle it better.
Amazing. Okay, now moving on to the next question. What does woman empowerment means to you?
I think woman empowerment means women taking charge of as many aspects as possible in their lives. Now we are born in an amazing era, where we are educated. Women today is more educated, more women are taking opportunities, building careers, having their degrees. So at the end of the day, right, woman is able to take charge of many aspects, including financially, mentally, emotionally, of their lives. So in order for us to be happy, to do what we want, to chase our dreams, to manage our family, we can can do it by stepping out, and we know that we can do it. We don't have to entirely be dependent on someone or something for our personal happiness or our personal goals and achievement. So if we can learn to step up, be in charge of what we do, take full accountability of our responsibility, upgrade our skills so that we can do things better, that's women empowerment from inside. We may have other people to inspire us or to help us from time to time, which is okay.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time, we are responsible for what we do. And I think stepping up is the way to become a better mother, a better leader, a better business person, and a better employee.
Yes, and I totally agree with you with stepping out. So we need to step outside of our comfort zone in order for us to achieve something in life, to achieve success. We have to be uncomfortable, to be prepared to be uncomfortable and get out of that comfort zone.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, moving on to the next question. Who is the most inspirational woman leaders that you look up to in Singapore, in Malaysia, and also internationally?
Okay, for this question, surprisingly, right, I don't have any specific idol or any specific mentor. To me, right, every time I read other people's story, and it could be just a random person, okay, it could be a woman who's trying to build a business in Malaysia, for example, and that person may not be highly influential or a public figure or a famous person, but
Mhm.
sometimes it's actually the authentic and genuine stories that really buy me over. It's what they learn, what they go through, and understanding them and the lessons that they learn and they're willing to share. So those are the things that I really look up to. Those person that I call idols are actually people who we meet on random days and having random conversation or read even random posts. So for me, as long as we are open to learn, okay, from other people's experiences, stories, and lessons, we will always find people who inspire us on a day-to-day basis. And they may be people we meet once and never again, or maybe for a short period of time, 5 minutes and never again. But whatever it is, right? Every conversation has value. We need to find it. And it will really impact us. I remember that the many decisions I make in my business was actually influenced by very, very random conversation. It wasn't even coming from any top coach or famous person at all. So we need to be open that everybody is inspirational in many ways, and we are also inspirational in our own way.
Yes, and it's the unsung heroes, right, Lisa? The unsung heroes, because all of us, we all have our own journey, our own battles, what we go through,
Yes,
our challenges. So everyone go through different challenges in life. So I always stand by this quote, be kind to everyone because everyone is fighting a battle that you don't know about. Everyone goes through different challenges. So it's important for
absolutely.
us to be kind to everybody. And it's the unsung heroes. Yeah, the unsung hero.
Absolutely.
Yeah, who needs the
Yes.
recognition? It's the everyday people like you and me.
Yes.
Like,
Yes. Exactly. It's easy to relate to somebody, okay, who's living the same life as me. I rather listen to another mother who is trying to juggle motherhood and career in my, close vicinity or around Southeast Asia where I live because it's very highly relatable and, resonating. It's always nice to know that we are not alone. When we hear other people's stories, their challenges, it's what we face as well. We know that, hey, if they can do it and survive and overcome it, we can as well.
yes, and we're not alone because
We're
like
not alone.
there are people who go through the same challenges as us. Yeah,
Yes,
so we can relate to that story.
absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and moving on to the last question for our podcast series. What is your advice to the young generation today, to the Gen Z, to the young ladies?
All right. Okay. Two advice. Number one, of course, I want to encourage to have the open mind of constant learning. So be always open to learn, not just from books, from certificates, from degrees, but also from experiences of other people you meet along the way. Okay. Especially when you are very young, what you are lacking of still is maturity and wisdom. And you
Mm-hmm.
can achieve that either by your own experiences, but also you can achieve more if you pay attention to other people's experiences when they share. So if
That's
you're
right.
open to learn, yes, you're open to learn, okay, be open to learn. You definitely will increase, okay, in your wisdom and maturity, and therefore you make better decisions. Now, the other advice I want to give comes from somebody that I admire a lot, which I think you know as well. So Mr. Reza is one of the person that I truly admire, and we do a lot
Dato
of stuff
Reza
together.
Ibrahim,
Yes,
yeah,
Dato Reza
the
Ibrahim.
founder and
And
CEO of Maxima.
Correct.
Yes.
CEO next year, okay, on Maxima.
Yes.
So he's taking the C-suite term.
Yes.
Anyway, so one of the interviews I did with him, right, his advice to the young people is to fail fast and fail a lot. Okay, and it has so much value in it because when you're younger, you don't have a mortgage, you don't have family, you don't have children, so you have far less responsibilities. So you're probably staying with your parents, so you don't even have rent. Because of that state, okay, where you are, where you don't have all this financial obligation, additional stress, is when
Mm-hmm.
you should take the opportunity not to succeed in a rush, but to
Mm-hmm.
fail a lot and to fail fast. So if there's any risk that you want to take, that is the best time to do, because that's the best time to make a mistakes, because that's the best time you learn, because your capacity of mind is there and you don't have obligations that hold you back from chasing your true dreams. So rediscover yourself from the failures, from the mistakes. And that's why I advise people, don't rush to become a millionaire at 21. Fail until you gather enough wisdom, experience, build enough connections, find that one business ideas that will then make you a millionaire at a much later time. It is not a race. Nobody needs to compete with you, and you're not competing with
Right.
anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the most valuable advice I would give anyone. Fail fast and fail as many.
Wow, that's a lot of wisdom there. Okay, and if Datuk Reza is watching this, hi Datuk Reza. Okay, he's also and Maxima Resources Nurul Bahad did a training with Direct English Malaysia, Business English Training, where we train their employees in business English training. So this is for you, Datuk Reza, your
This is for
inspirational.
you.
Yeah.
Absolutely inspirational.
And he's also being awarded and recognized as 70 inspirational aspiring LinkedIn in Malaysia. Yeah, so I follow
This
his
definitely is.
as well, and he posted a lot of motivation quotes and also success stories. And you're right about failure. We have to fail first. Then, when we fail, we truly understand the meaning of success and life. Because personally, myself, I have failed during my younger days as well, in my 20s, and now I'm in my 30s. You start to discover, hey, I did this mistake when I'm in my 20s, but it's okay because it's a learning curve. It's a process for you to grow, because if you don't make mistakes, you're not going to learn anything. So right now, when I'm in my 30s, you kind of like, everything falls into place. So you know your direction, you know where you're going. Yeah.
Exactly.
So when you fail, it's actually not to, make you feel, oh my God, I can't do anything. I'm a failure. I just want to give up. But when you fail, you get back up again. Yeah, you get back up again, you rise and say, okay, I will try and do this.
Yes, I always say that when you fail, you will become wiser and smarter and stronger. And the thing is, when you're wiser, smarter, and stronger, you cannot go back. So, which means you won't become less smart because it's not possible. You've already upgraded in your caliber. So,
Exactly. You
your
upskill
experiences,
yourself.
yeah,
You
you have to
level
upskill
up.
yourself.
You
You
level
level
up.
up. You cannot go back down.
Yes, and then the more that you are hungry for it, because you develop a sense of, resilience. Because failure
Yes.
taught you to be resilient, and then failure taught you not to repeat the same mistake again. So you kind of like, okay, this is where I am now, and this is where I want to be. This is my target. So what can I do to reach from here to here? Yeah. So I can't take the elevator, so I have to take the
Yep.
stairs.
Steps.
So it's
Yes, exactly.
yes. Yeah, so that's how we learn. So we get a clear
Absolutely.
direction. When we're for example, when we're young, maybe we don't like, think much about things and then try to, take a shortcut. But then, as you grow and, develop the skills, and then also it comes with experience as well. So that is when you develop a sense of resilience. So yeah, I agree with
Yes,
that. Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, Leza, we've come to the end of the show. Okay, so do you have anything that you would like to share about your business, Penless Academy, and how people can reach you to get in touch with you?
Actually, if anybody is tuning in, I would like to recommend you to have a visit at our website, www.spandersacademy.com. So the reason we established that is because we want to educate the global network through
Mm-hmm.
experience sharing. I mean, you can read a lot of knowledge through books, you can Google for resources, but you can never really Google somebody else's experiences unless they tell you in person. So, which is why Academy is very, very valuable. So, if you want to know how to raise $100,000, yes, you can read about how to raise investment, but isn't it better to hear the story of somebody who actually raised $100,000 and how he does it and his emotional distress? You know, how he profiles his investors. Real life experience is far more valuable than theoretical. So be open to experience learning, join for free, hundreds of webinars to choose from, global experts globally. So visit our website, academy.com.
Okay, and what is the website?
Website is www.spendlessacademy.com.
Okay, and you can also get in touch and reach Leza at her LinkedIn. It's Leza Klenk, and also Facebook and Instagram. Okay, till then, I hope that all of you who are watching are motivated and also inspired by Leza sharing just now. And stay safe, take care, bye.
Bye.